Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to Stardust and Minerals. This is Andrea and today we are unboxing the Auralign Astro Planner. If you're new here, I have been buying all of the astrological planners that I can find or find of interest on the market just to see what they all look like and go through them. And so this is right now number 12 on the list. So if you're interested in seeing some of the other ones, there is a playlist. I will link to it at the end of this video. But today specifically, this is the Auralign Astrological Planner. I ordered this, I did a pre-order of this on November 3rd. I had a 10% off coupon. And so I paid $61.20 Canadian, and then on top of that I paid $30 for shipping. So that the total for that was $91.20 Canadian, which I thought, whoa, buddy, that's a lot for one single planner. But then Auralign shipped it UPS, so before it got delivered, I was sent a UPS duty and brokerage fee bill for $48.76 Canadian. So in total, including the planner, shipping, duties, and brokerage fees, I paid for this planner $135.76, making it so far the second most expensive planner that I have received, second only to the Astro Twins bundle that I purchased, which was actually 2 books. So technically this is the most expensive single item that I have received so far this year. And again, wow, I've done a plastic bag under this time because these come so dirty from the UPS place. It's gross. I'll wash my hands before I actually touch the planner, I think. Okay, so that's just a receipt. And then they have, and life is about the journey. Okay, the Auralign 2026 Astrology Planner. I feel like I should also say I had a 10% off coupon for this, I think because I joined the newsletter, and I did a pre-order. But I don't honestly think I received it any earlier doing the pre-order than I would have if I had waited for the Black Friday sale. And on the Black Friday sale, I could have gotten 15% off. So if I had waited till like the 3rd week of November to order it, I would have saved more money and it still would have arrived at the same time. So do I think it's worth pre-ordering? No, I don't. So let's get into it. I think it did show, I think maybe certain colors sold out during the pre-order. But there was a lot of colors to choose from, and the color, I picked this sort of rose color. It did not sell out, so. It's just, oh, let's see, it says made in China here. Step into a year of celestial alignment with the Auralign Astrology Planner. A companion for aligning with the stars all year. Top transit notifications, seasonal ritual guide, monthly reflections, new full moon journaling, diary or daily gratitude prompts, and cycle tracking. Here, what do we have? Time zones, Pacific and Eastern, monthly full and new moon ritual pages, retrogrades, eclipses, ingresses, lunations, tearaway cycle tracking page for privacy, seasonal wellness guides and journaling, monthly reflections, and intention setting. And then the website and socials, auralign.shop and Auralign shop. So I like the gold on the cover. I like how the cover is just somewhat minimalist, I guess. I feel like now I probably would have preferred a different color, but too late for that. I think I wanted the oatmeal, but I was worried that with too much touching it would get dirty very quickly. And then also, oh yes, this is a smooth cover, none of the sticky feeling like some of the others. And there's the edge, the Auralign 2026. You can see it has 2 ribbons here so that you can mark different spots that you're working in. So personal information, your name, sun, moon, rising, email, and cell. As I said earlier, I probably wouldn't put my name, email, or cell on this, something like this. A story behind the planner, how you will benefit from the Auralign planner. Get aligned with the stars, practice gratitude, visualize your goals into reality, prioritize what matters most. Stay clear with your purpose, find balance with the seasons, stay consistent, and practice more self-care. And again, thank you so much for helping us empower more individuals around the world. Check out the @Auralign Planner hashtag and stay connected with us below. So how to use table of contents. Time zone, guide and holidays, symbol, key and guide, personal natal chart, 2026 ephemeris, reference calendars, cycle tracker, get aligned, get clear, get specific. Then they have examples for goals, and it shows what the calendar pages in the planner will look like and what will it show. I guess the astrological transits, whether the moon is void of course, the sign that the moon is in, and then on, oh, this will be for, I guess, at the beginning of the month, the monthly spread will be this, and then the weekly spread will be this. There's new and full moon journal pages and seasonal guides. So you're filling these out at the beginning of each month. And then this talks about how you can use it for astrology forecasting, aligning with the cosmos, aligning with the moon, and aligning with the earth seasons. For the time zones, they have Pacific Standard Time and then Eastern Standard Time as well in bold. And then on top of that, if you live in a different time zone, it tells you how you can do the math to convert to your time zone. And then it does convert for daylight savings time where applicable. We have the 2026 holidays, American holidays, as well as Wiccan holidays, the equinoxes, and the solstices, as well as the Sabbats. And I guess a page for notes. Again, I don't like how small the lines are. My writing is really big, so I'm probably going to take up 2 lines if I were to write in this. Symbol, key, and guide. So we have again a little bit of intro astrology, so the symbols, the sign, what house it is, the element, its mode, and its qualities, as well as the planets, the name, which signs it rules, the influences, and the planetary day it rules, or the weekly day it rules. Goes over about writing your story, or I guess writing the astrology story. So if Mars, the what, is transiting your 6th house, the where, in Virgo, how, you may feel an uptick in drive with work through more attention to detail. It's always difficult to try and explain astrology to people, so that's a nice little sort of overview. Going to have how the energies are during a retrograde, the ingresses, and the daylight savings time. Also, the moon phase and what you should be doing during that moon phase to best take advantage of it, as well as the houses and what parts of your life the houses rule. A space to fill in your personal natal chart. And then, yeah, you can get your free natal chart at horoscopes.astroseek.com. And here you are prompted to write your astrology story based on the placements of your personal planets. There is a 2026 ephemeris. It lists the solstices and equinoxes, all of the lunations, the Pacific Standard Time, Eastern Standard Time, the phase of the moon, and the sign that it's in. This is a chart of the planetary retrogrades. This is the months, or the year at a glance, month by month, with just the new moons and full moons. And then a little spot for notes here. Another page for notes here. This is the cycle tracker. If you want, it's perforated along here so that you can tear it out. You can make notes about your cycle each month. More space for note taking. And how to align with the cosmos, seasons, and mind for your greatest good. So this shows each of the zodiac seasons and what energy those seasons bring, and so what is best to do during that time and what the energy will support. This is also showing here a chart of the sign, the date the sun goes into that sign, the ruling planet, whether it's fixed, mutable, or cardinal, and then its element, its symbol, and which house. We have moon ingresses, and then the optimal actions to take when the moon is in each zodiac sign. There's an explanation of void of course moons. I do like that. It gives you a new moon ritual. And then it's explaining, I guess, each phase. So there's a new moon with a new moon ritual, the waxing moon, the full moon with a full moon ritual, and then the waning moon, eclipses, solar eclipses, the different eclipses, solar and lunar, and then we're into retrogrades of the planets and sort of how those impact the energies in your life depending on the planet that's retrograding. And of course, depends on where that planet is in your chart. The seasons, those energies and what they support and what they don't support. Mindset. I guess this is just a little about law of attraction, sort of visualizing your goals, be gentle with yourself, take actionable steps, look for community support. Environment support, tracking your progress, reflecting, and gratitude. And then more space for notes. And then so journaling spaces, getting clear. What were 2025's top highlights and moments of gratitude? What were 2025's top challenges and lessons? If you couldn't fail in 2026, what would you focus on? Explain why and be specific. So I guess these are a lot of journaling prompts here to fill in for the upcoming year. And more space to add notes. And then here is a chart, a monthly chart for taking your goals and writing the steps that you'll take and routines and supports that you will have to obtain those goals. And they have, this is, I guess, a winter seasonal guide where it will go over the lunations in the winter season, winter magic, sort of mini spells or rituals to work with in the winter. A list of seasonal foods, ones that I guess are in season, so they're more affordable and healthier to eat at that time. And here's a list of different winter practices from different traditions around the world. They have winter alignment, mantra for the winter, your intentions, events and actionable steps for the winter months. I guess this is, I did get it before December 21st, so I could technically start this. But if you didn't buy it till January, this section would already be gone. They have December reflections, and then January intentions, and your actionable steps for week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4. The overview of the month of January. There is a small habit tracker here. You can track 3 habits. Space for to-do lists, personal notes. Then they have the new moon. The full moon. It's noting that Chiron retrograde is ending. It is noting the planetary ingresses and the lunar ingresses, but it's marking void of course, but it's not giving you times. Maybe on the weekly pages it will give you a time. Of December, first week of January, you have space for your top priorities, daily gratitude, and notes for the day. Yeah, it shows that the moon is ingressing to Cancer on the 2nd, and that it'll be void of course, but it's not showing at what times it's void of course. I guess so. There's, and then the full moon in Cancer is marked. At the end of the month, a page for notes. Oh, I guess this also looks like you can tear it out. It's perforated. So it's January, the Cancer wolf moon, moon themes, and then some prompts. More prompts for things you would be, this is for what you're releasing during that full moon, and then the new moon journal pages for what you are calling in for the new moon. Sort of a space for actionable steps to obtain what you are calling in during the new moon. And more journaling pages for the end of January, reflections, and then opening into February again with the goals and the actionable steps, notes page. Again, the month of February. And notes, and then the journal, the full moon journal prompts, the new moon journal prompts. Yes, I believe these are removable if you wanted to tear this sheet out. I suppose if you were writing down what you wanted to release, you could then tear this sheet out and burn it at your new moon ritual. And then your winter reflections. So you're scoring yourself here on 1 to 10 of how you did that month. And then I guess like the one they showed at the beginning, you put a dot for each section of your life or area of your life and how you think on a scale of 1 to 10 you were doing. And then like it showed at the beginning, you're connecting the dots. I don't know where that was again. I swear there was a... Nope, maybe not. Oh yes, here. This is an example of what it would look like once you filled it in and connected the dots here. And then reflections on the season, notes, and then we're starting again with a spring seasonal guide. All the same sections as the winter, except for obviously for spring vibes. So this is the full moon ritual for December for the Cancer full moon in 2026. Your journal prompts, and then a page for notes, and then just a little note saying you are loved, you are never alone. I won't read it all, I won't spoil the surprise. So well, the paper is much thicker than in the Goddess Provisions. I mean, I can still slightly see through it, but nothing like the rice paper thinness of, I guess, the recycled paper in the Goddess Provisions one. And oh, we have my favorite of favorite things at the end, a pocket for things. I don't know what things. Somebody told me they put stickers in there. So I guess maybe I need to get myself some stickers to put in there, because I don't have anything else. And there is also an elastic here to keep it closed. Again, the size and style of this reminds me of the Goddess Provisions and the Magic of I, except for the pages on these are just plain on the sides, but it does have the markings to make it easier to go month by month, or to skip a month if you need to find something quick. I do like the earthy tones of their ribbon. I guess it probably would have changed depending on what color I chose for the planner. So there's definitely a lot of different information in this one from the other ones that I've looked at so far. I don't know how much actual astrological information is here so much as just standard overview sort of things. It does, I like that it does have the new moon and full moon ritual pages, and I am interested in these seasonal guides. I like this information is helpful, so that you know which energies you're working with as the seasons change. And there we have it, the 2026 Auralign Astrology Planner. Let me know in the comments, what do you think? Are you going to be buying, have you bought the Auralign 2026 Astrological Planner? And let me know if you like it. I will be including this in my master planner video once I receive all the planners. I will be doing an overview of all of them in a compare and contrast video, which should be coming up in the next couple weeks, so make sure you subscribe so that you'll be notified when that video comes up. I do have another planner that should be arriving in a couple days that I will also be doing a video on that one. And so I thank you again so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.